what you tell him to tell you what your protectable interest is or are based upon the information that you get.
And then how long is the patent rights now?
Patent rights now is 20 years.
20.
20 years.
Oh,
Yes.
great. Is
They
that grandfather?
changed
It was 13.
Yeah, well, it was probably 17 at the time.
17, yeah. It's 20, great.
I'll get to the question, but I need to form it. Jeff Hunt, Spring Lake Chamber. I'm not sure if any other chambers have some Convention Bureau contacts in their communities, but one of the things our Convention Bureau in Spring Lake, North Carolina, they help us attract tourists to our town, to our area. And we went through a branding exercise where we came up with a new logo and brand for our town. Before we said, yes, we like this, the Convention Bureau took it off and ran with it. They said, Spring Lake is Freedom's Base Camp. We all hated it, but they liked it and they decided they were going to market it. And then I approached an attorney and said, well, in the contract it says that we own all the intellectual property from the marketing firm that created the brand and logo. So my attorney said, well, I'll send a cease and desist letter, but Jeff, you need to go through the trademarking process, and that's what we're undergoing now. But related to that, the Convention Bureau bought our domain names just like ours, but instead of .com, it's .org and .net. So I knew that they were going through a process of branding an area, because the Convention Bureau covers the county, and visit springlake.org, visit fedville.org. So I went up and bought all those from all those domain names, just to protect ourselves and to get back at the Convention Bureau a little bit. But just
Yes, don't repeat that. That's
but how, if you're a chamber, how do you protect your brand, and how do you protect your domain names and all of that?
Well, see, and again, I have rules of practice, and like I said, there are certain things that you just do first. So part of determining whether or not you have the name that you want, whether it's available and protectable, the thing that we would advise after that is to then go out and obtain the domain names. But you don't get the domain names first unless you know that you're going to be able to have a protectable interest in the name of the company, and that that you won't there won't be any infringement, trademark infringement, assertions made against you. In the context of what you're talking, that's a conversation we have to have offline, because there are a couple of things that remedies that might be available.
Chad,